Hey, I've been running this tiny powerhouse every single day for weeks now, and it genuinely changed how I think about what a compact gaming PC should feel like. KAMRUI Hyper H2O. This isn't tea for someone who still shrugs at lag or quietly accepts slow load times. This is for the person who feels when performance finally catches up, the one who knows the frustration of stutters, sluggish multitasking, and waiting for apps to respond. You've lived with compromise long enough to know exactly when something actually delivers, and that feeling matters. Before you go any further, take a second to check the current price and stock. Many gaming PCs with this kind of Intel punch and thoughtful specs don't stay at stable prices forever, and waiting usually ends up costing more than you expect. You remember the moment you realized your old setup just wasn't cutting it. Maybe a game dipped frames when you didn't want it to. Maybe a project export dragged on longer than it should have. Maybe your machine felt overwhelmed the moment you opened too many tabs or tasks. That was the moment you knew you'd outgrown compromise, when you stopped telling yourself it's fine and started craving performance that actually keeps up with your pace. Once the KAMRUI Hyper H2O became my daily driver, all of that tension just melted away. Games don't just load, they feel ready the moment you think about them. Heavy apps don't just launch, they slide into motion with confidence. Even juggling demanding tasks feels smooth, like the machine already knew what you needed next. You stop wondering if it can handle what's coming because it already does, before you finish the thought. This performance isn't about random numbers on a sheet, you feel it. Fast responsiveness, fluid multitasking, instant reactions, that's what makes every second feel intentional. Once you experience this level of fluidity in such a compact form factor, anything slower starts to feel like you're wading through quicksand instead of moving forward. If you're even slightly curious, don't wait for price dips or stock quirks before you decide. Minis this capable get scooped up fast, and hesitation usually turns into regret. You might wonder if it's more than you need. What actually happens is the opposite. You stop closing apps to save resources. You start firing up heavier workloads without flinching. And here's something most people don't predict: even everyday work, browsing, streaming, and creation feel lighter and more natural because the system simply never hesitates. There's pride in every launch, everything feels fluid and responsive, heavy workloads feel composed, and fast multitasking feels natural and confident. Everyday use feels effortless and sharp. It's not to replace a full-rig performance. Integrated triple-channel visuals have limits eventually. That endless comparison loop just fades away. That's when you realize you were circling back to the choice you already wanted. You just needed the nudge to go for it. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you delay and later regret. Check availability now while it is still steady. If you're ready to stop negotiating with sluggish systems and start enjoying performance that actually keeps pace with what you do, KAMRUI Hyper H2O makes that leap feel unmistakably right.